10 untrue sex myths. Number 10. Myth: big feet equals big meat. Truth: there is no evidence to say that there is any correlation between the size of a man's feet and the size of his penis. In 2002, researchers from University College Hospital in London measured the penises and feet of 104 men and found no link whatsoever. They also discovered that the distance from a man's thumb to the tip of his index finger is no reflection of his genital size. Similarly, researchers found no specific trends concerning penis length and racial background. Number 9. Myth: promiscuity causes a woman's vagina to become loose. Truth: there is a popular misconception that having regular sex will cause a woman's vagina to become irreparably loose. This is completely untrue and is based more on societal tendencies to shame promiscuous women more than their male counterparts. The muscles of the vagina are naturally elastic. After sex, the muscles will tighten back to how they were before. Even after childbirth, a woman's vagina will regain its previous shape within approximately 6 months. Number 8. Myth: masturbation is bad for you. Truth: in Victorian times, it was feared that masturbation could lead to blindness, insanity, and infertility. Even today, regular masturbation is often seen as a reflection of an unhealthy libido and something that should be discouraged in teenagers. However, there is absolutely no evidence to suggest that this should be the case. In fact, quite the opposite is true. Masturbation offers a range of health benefits. For women, masturbation can help prevent cervical infections and even lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. For men, masturbation can reduce an individual's chances of developing prostate cancer. Number 7. Myth: aphrodisiacs are real. Truth: as long ago as the time of Galen in ancient Greece, people have believed that certain foods have special libido-increasing properties. Oysters, chocolate, and honey all have reputations for stimulating sexual desire. However, a study published by the International Society for Sexual Medicine said that there is no evidence that any of the foods contain nutrients that would have a specific and notable impact on an individual's libido. The most likely explanation for the food's aphrodisiac effect is in fact the placebo effect, as the idea of aphrodisiacs has been so ingrained in popular culture that people expect the foods to affect them. Number 6. Myth: men think about sex every 7 seconds. Truth: the popular idea that men think about sex every 7 seconds is a complete myth. If it were true, men would have to think about sex 514 times an hour or 7,200 times every waking day. A study conducted by Ohio State University found that, on average, men actually think about sex around 19 times a day. In comparison, women think about it only 10 times. This study also tested how often men and women think about food or sleep and found that men also thought about these impulses almost as much as they thought about sex. This implies that men have more regular indulgent impulses in general. Number 5. Myth: sex during a period is safe sex. Truth: it makes logical sense that sex during a woman's period would carry no risk of impregnation, seeing as menstruation is the body releasing an unused egg. However, there are numerous problems with this logic. Very few women have perfectly regular menstruation and ovulation cycles. For example, women who experience long periods could see them overlap with their ovulation, making them fertile even when menstruating. Another issue is that it's possible for sperm to survive inside the reproductive tract for up to 5 days, meaning that sperm released during period sex could fertilize an egg days later. Number 4. Myth: pulling out prevents pregnancy. Truth: the withdrawal method has been criticized for only offering 73% effectiveness as a type of birth control, compared to condoms, which are 98% effective. The flaw in the method is that a man doesn't need to ejaculate inside a woman to make her pregnant. Semen is not only released during ejaculation, there will always be drops on the tip of his penis when he is aroused. A single drop of semen contains 1 million sperm and therefore has the potential to impregnate a woman. Number 3. Myth: only women can have multiple orgasms. Truth: one of the most resented differences between the sexes is that women are able to have multiple orgasms and men aren't. This isn't actually true. Men can have numerous orgasms in quick succession, so long as those orgasms are not ejaculatory. The male refractory period is the time after a man ejaculates, before he can ejaculate again. By stopping all stimulation immediately before ejaculation, men can experience the euphoria of an orgasm as many times as they like, without actually ejaculating. This technique, also known as edging, is difficult to perfect and requires a great deal of self-control and strong pelvic floor muscles. Number 2. Myth: the G-spot. Truth: whether or not the G-spot exists is one of the most hotly discussed sexual health topics. In 2009, a study at King's College London concluded that, if it exists, it is not a specific scientifically provable entity. The study was conducted among 900 pairs of identical twins, who filled out questionnaires about their sexual experiences. It found that twins did not report a similar G-spot, suggesting it to be a psychological and subjective phenomenon. However, the jury is still out. Number 1. Myth: size matters. Truth: the Journal of Sexual Medicine has published new research arguing that penis size doesn't matter in terms of how much sexual pleasure a man can give a woman. The average length of an erect penis is 14 centimeters, pretty much the same as the depth of the average vagina. If a man's penis is too long, it can cause their partner pain and discomfort. Furthermore, the majority of the most sensitive vaginal nerves are located by the vaginal opening, so a larger penis wouldn't be necessary to stimulate those areas.
Hi everyone, if you found this video interesting and you enjoyed it, then why don't you check out a video by our friends at All Time Gaming. John, tell them what it is.
That's right, mate. They've done the top 6 worst gaming sex scenes in history, mate.
Some of them are horrendous.
And some of them are hilarious as well. So be sure to check it out over at All Time Gaming.
Yeah, there's a link on screen now to the channel and to the video, so go and check it out, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for watching.
See you in a bit.
Peace.
Bye.
Shut up.